The Wall Street Journal has a bombshell report today. It says that Israel spied on the U.S. nuclear talks with Iran. They didn't like what they found out, and then they leaked the information in efforts to sink the deal. Gillian Turner, Fox News contributor and former National Security Council staffer, is with us now. The world is coming down on the Israelis for spying on America. But if I may offer an opinion right up front, I think they did the world a favor because they told the world what President Obama wanted to keep secret. That is, he would accommodate a nuke by the Iranians. What say you?
Well, look, one thing is clear here, and that is whether the story is true or not, it could not have come at a worse time for the Obama-Netanyahu relationship. It's a very public reminder of just how far that relationship has digressed in recent months. And look, if we follow the Wall Street Journal narrative here, we've got a long-time, strategically vital U.S. ally spying on our president's negotiations and reporting those findings back to our own Congress. I'd say it's an outrageous scenario, and the president has every right to be enraged if it's true.
But what about we, the people? I would like to know what's going on in those secret talks, especially now that we've found out that President Obama will accommodate an Iranian nuke. What about me? Don't I have the right to know what's going on here? And it's Netanyahu who revealed it.
I would say that you have a right to know what's going on to the extent that at this moment in time, the administration chooses to make certain elements of the negotiations public. Beyond that, as an ordinary citizen, I don't think that you do.
All right, how about members of Congress? Gillian, how about members of Congress? This deal is not going to be run by them. They have no say in it until it's signed, sealed, and delivered and part of President Obama's legacy. I say that's wrong. I say Netanyahu had every right to tell our lawmakers what was going on.
I agree with you to the extent that Congress certainly needs to be brought into this process more than it has been in the past. But the idea that our allies should deliver the information to the Congress by way of spying on the negotiations, insinuating themselves into closed-door meetings, I just can't get on board with.
How about this? ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, apparently we have reports that they're all training together in the Sahara Desert. Looks like a united terror front, doesn't it?
It does, but there's two things I think to keep in mind here. The first is that ISIS is really, in some respects, from a counterterrorism perspective, really an al-Qaeda offshoot. It took the place of what was once al-Qaeda in Iraq. Boko Haram is a very different entity. It sprung up independently of al-Qaeda and only recently proclaimed its allegiance to the organization. We have yet to see any verification that this is indeed something beyond a propaganda tool and actually means that al-Qaeda is going to be controlling and running Boko Haram operations.
Understood. Gillian Turner, thanks very much for joining us on a very busy day. We do appreciate it. Thank you, Gillian.